Call me right now, broski. Right now. Number there in our chat. Call me right now. Call me right now. No. Don't itch. This is the calling program, ladies and gentlemen. You guys see the decision, right? By the court to allow Andrew Holness to challenge the Integrity Commission. And I want to know from you guys, what is your perspective on it? This gentleman that just called in raised a very good point as to why the PMP was so, warm in welcoming Mrs. Dalrymple or Miss Dalrymple. And I had questioned that as well. The UIC president, Mr. Excuse me, the UIC president, Mr. Pattison, has raised that point too on many occasions as to why, hey, foremost, you can drop a link to your channel, make them subscribe here. Drop the link to your platform, make them subscribe. Yeah. I was wondering why they were giving the lady walk, and I have respect for that lady, When we see the lady walk from her seat and go all the way over to Dalrymple to go hug her up, welcoming her back. This is somebody that is being investigated under 8 counts. Maybe I don't understand something. Maybe it's me. You know what I mean? I could be wrong, but I find something very wrong with that, ladies and gentlemen. So more know if you don't agree with the court. Kim one walk one. More know if you don't agree with the court decision. So we have somebody calling in. General walk one.
Hello.
Yeah man, are you in that chat? Links OG?
Hello.
Yeah, a links OG this?
Yeah man, Bolo. Yeah man.
Alright, so what you say Mr. Rattigan say about that situation about? Explain it to me.
So I was saying to you that I brought up this conversation with Rattigan because it was of a concern to me. Why is it that Dalrymple was able to return to the parliament without any what you would call corrective measures then taken against her by even the PNP, and he helped me to understand that within our constitution, um, she is being investigated, but she is not being convicted. So the fact that she is being investigated and she is not convicted, um, it is still within her constitutional rights for her to serve, like as a MP. So he's saying that there's nowhere in the constitution that says because an MP is being investigated or so that she cannot serve. And if she is being voted in by the people in her specific constituency, that means that she is allowed to serve, and that is the reason why she was brought back by the PM, because the PM knows these type of things, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So
we understand the law then. Do you have
yeah.
a do you personally have an issue with that law? Would you, as a Jamaican, want to see that law changed?
Well, I do believe that the law should be amended. I do believe that there's certain aspects of our constitution that needs to be amended, because I do believe that in some cases, if people is being investigated for acts of corruption, and so to have a fair, straight, and square individual that have integrity, on the basis of integrity, and for our public offices and stuff, I do believe that if if let's say one is being investigated for acts of corruption,
Right.
it would constitutional wise, I do believe that it would be um smart and from an integrity point of view to have this individual hold off until the case is complete.
Right.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
I do not believe that somebody should be. Let's say it's just the same like if you hear say a man hold up a next man with a gun, or a man is involved in a knife incident or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Right.
Uh, I mean, as a security measure, and you're trying to employ somebody for as a security personnel, then, and you heard that he probably exposed his weapon
Mm-hmm.
in a manner that is not um
Correct.
professional, then
Right.
you would not want to employ such an individual, knowing that he is being like in this area before, where he basically like expose his weapon
Right.
to
I
some.
understand what
So
you're
it
trying
is,
to say, man. I understand what
yeah.
you're trying to say.
So
Because
from a
at the end of the
from
day,
a
if you was to apply for a visa, right, and you
right,
can't have a court case pending, you think have to declare say you have no criminal charges.
right,
You get what I
right.
say? So it's a similar thing.
So
How can you be a lawmaker while being in court for that type of offense? Not just one, but eight. I mean, she gave herself the benefit of the doubt when she resigned, you know. You understand what
exactly,
I'm saying? But when
exactly.
she
So
has
why would you
now,
bring her back?
now it shows that it's about power and it's about money and it's about winning the election. That is it.
No one, yeah, no one is saying that she shouldn't serve, but we are saying that on the basis of integrity. You know how our prime minister always saying that he is a man of integrity, and he you can search far and wide and you can't find nobody in his cabinet or whatever that is um you know that lacks integrity. That's his argument.
Mm-hmm.
So if it is that um you're all about integrity and you're serious about these type of things, then what's the rush? Are you telling me that there is no one in southern Trelawney that she is from? What about Paul? You want to tell me that there's nobody in Trelawney that can serve in the capacity that Miss Dalrymple Dalrymple is
Exactly. Exactly.
you want to tell me that there's nobody else in Jamaica that can serve that in that capacity? Only
Right.
she can serve in that capacity
Right.
at this time. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
Jenny said, can't you owners go Ogamana India and come back? Lord
yeah,
have
so
mercy.
this is just a bullying and a set of like it
Dictatorship
is just
vibes.
wrong, bro.
Yeah.
It is just not looking good for Jamaica,
Mm-hmm.
locally and on an international
Internationally, no. Totally
scale.
agree,
Like,
my boss. Thank you
I
for
mean,
for sharing that with the people because that's important, When you learn from Ratigan, we understand the law, but at the same time, there are some things that we need to change up because it just not look right, feel right, we not like it.
well, what we need is people with integrity and good morals, and if our young people is gonna enter into politics, and then you have these people that's been in politics now for years and stuff, and they keep on showing this type of a behavior, and you
Mm-hmm.
want to encourage young people to enter into politics. What are you telling them?
Yes, true.
You
True.
have to have morals and you have to have standards, especially when it comes on to our public offices and stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
you can't just have anybody just get up and do anything, and then you just hands and gloves them, just hug them up and bring them back into parliament. Like, we need to have a sense of, you know, pride, and
Some boundaries need
just
for them, man.
some boundaries need to set, bro. You can't just
Yeah,
have
man. Some
anybody
boundaries need
doing
for them.
anything. Like you have
Mm-hmm.
Warmington now coming out and saying that Marky G is him never born here and him feel leave and go back to England, and where you get this stupidity from when you have the PSOJ, which is the majority of the PSOJ members
Thank
is
you.
white people anyways.
Thank
You
you.
know? So what are you really saying to Jamaicans? What are you really saying to the international community at large? What are you saying to the future of investors for Jamaica?
You
Right?
know,
That
you
you're
know,
gonna
you
show them
raise a
race,
great
you're
point,
gonna
you know.
show them race.
You raise a great point, you know, because you see, the biggest indictment to me is the fact that Andronis has been quiet and he has not openly put Warmington in his place, Darrell Vaz, Desmond McKenzie, none of the individuals, Juliet Cuthbert, he has not denounced none of their statements, but he was not a contract signing for the Spark program and made it a point of duty in that speech to big up Warmington in his efforts being a part of pushing this Spark program thing. So if you can publicly, put him up on a pedestal and shout him out, why you cannot publicly and come out and tell Jamaica that you do not agree with these statements from the people in your party and you denounce it? Um, Jeffrey, Jeffrey Tavares, make we talk TV. Excuse me, I was listening to him earlier and apparently somebody called in and I threatened Rattigan, saying he can't come back to Jamaica. These are the type of things that Andrew Owens is hearing everything, even it's everything from social media, People are sending with video them, He knows what we are saying and how the people them feel. But yet still, him don't come out and denounce anybody threatening anybody from the diaspora or threatening anybody that is a part of this social media space. Him not say, no, 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 that is not how we do things. They don't agree with us. Them don't agree with me, but you should never threaten people. You see, if he did that, even we would look at him with some level of integrity.
Yeah, even if we would see him as a man with morals
Thank
and
you.
integrity.
Thank
You
you.
know what I mean? Because how can it be that a person is expressing their political viewpoint
Mm-hmm.
and you are now saying that okay, the person is in the wrong for and especially when the facts are there. Like
Right,
if what he's
exactly.
saying is a lie, if what he's saying is a lie,
Mm-hmm.
one can understand that what he's saying is a lie and he should desist from doing so.
Right.
But if what he's saying is actually true, whatever Mr. Right is go by the Constitution, right? Because he is a lawyer and
Right.
whatever he's speaking to the public about, these are
These
constitutional
are the
matters
facts. These are the facts, exactly.
oftentimes, and they're the facts.
Mm-hmm.
If it is that whatever he's saying is a lie and he's trying to misconstrue or mislead the public, then that's a different story. But
Exactly.
if it is that what he's saying is actually true, why would you threaten an individual like that if he's trying to help the Jamaican people to understand that look, all these things that you see the government doing at times, and stuff, they should not be doing it.
True.
They should not be doing it. You
But
understand?
you want to go on, my general. I'm going to take a next caller here. Respect. A
Yeah,
five
man,
minutes, a
definitely.
5 minutes, I call me the one again. Well over that. So thanks for your
All
call.
right,
I
all right,
appreciate
cool.
it. See?
All right, Bolo, blessings,
Up top.
respect.
Respect. All right. Me see one of my favorite people in I chat, And me knows that she want me call. So me make sure so me call her, because we don't want no problem in it. Hey, last some, where they? Last some.